Church. Grand Rising Kings and Queens. It's your boy, the kid, Uncle Sparks. Here, the 23rd, 2 days before Christmas. So wishing you continued optimum health, peace, and prosperity through the holidays. Merry Christmas. And today I'm just going to do a quick herb profile for you guys. Like I said, it's going to be quick. It's not going to be me long talking for like 45 minutes like I usually do. And today's herb is moringa. That's the powder, the leaf powder. You can't see the writing, but trust me, that's moringa. Moringa is very beneficial. We use it for a variety of things. Some of the things that it is most commonly used for is protect skin and hair. It treats edema, which is swelling, but it's swelling when the body leaks fluids into tissue. Much like milk thistle, it protects the liver, not as well as milk thistle, but remember, if I haven't told you before, herbs work best in combination. It's like a basketball team. I mean, Michael Jordan might be able, probably could actually beat like 3-on-1, depending on who they are, but he's much better with a team, and herbs work the exact same way. You need to combat these diseases. Like, they didn't manifest overnight. These were slow oncoming diseases. So you need basically the military to get these things out, right? You need to evict them with all units. It's like an all units respond kind of thing. Sometimes people will take one herb and it'll cure things, but generally when you contact a health practitioner or a herbalist like myself, if they're worth their salt, they will definitely know their formulas and different combinations that help provide relief to various ailments. So enough of that. We'll go back to the moringa. It's good for the liver. It also prevents and treats cancer, all types of cancers. And if you know Dr. Sebi's teachings, you will know that at one point he subscribed to moringa, and then I think he may have distanced himself from it. But nonetheless, it is still a great herb, even though there's some people who say it's not alkaline, but it's a great herb, trust me. It's antibacterial. It treats mood disorders like depression and bipolar, and also nervous and hypertension and things of that nature. So yeah, that's about moringa, and I actually have some in my cup, so let me drink it. Now, normally you've seen me taking teas, and what I do is I put them on the stove and I do what is called a standard decoction, which I've told you about. It's basically how you would cook like potatoes. You put them in cold water, bring the water to a boil, and then turn it down and let it simmer, and that's how you want to cook your herbs. Be mindful that herbs like peppermint or even marijuana or things with essential oils that are smelly, if you cook it too high, you will burn the oil off, and basically the medicine will be no good, right? So I'm going to show you guys a life hack though right now for moringa. Okay, I must say though, this is a disclaimer. You have to realize that when you take this and you put it in your mouth and it mixes with the saliva or any liquid for that matter, that it gets lumpy and like coagulates, I think coagulates the word, like when it gets, like it binds. So you don't want to do this to a child. I have no problem with you giving any child over 2 any herbs that are recommended and safe for kids, which you should always, again, be under the watchful eye of a licensed practitioner or in the know practitioner. So if you're going to give moringa to kids, you would give them it in either the tea, which you did a decoction, or my preferred method to give kids would be powdered capsules. But this is for the adults. And the adults with, like, I don't know, big throat or gag reflex. I don't got, I don't know if I got gag reflex because I ain't doing that kind of stuff to know about no gag reflex. But I do know that, you know how people say, oh, I can't swallow these horse pills? I used to take like 5 big horse pills when I used to work at Tuna's in the herb shop. Big ones, the fish oil and extra size CoQ10, you know what I mean? Like the CoQ10, the normal ones are this big, but I had some serious CoQ10s, right? CoQ10 enzyme, shout out to CoQ10 enzyme. You don't need it, but it is still a nice little treat, right? Once in a while, even though it's not needed, honestly. Because all you need, what do y'all need? Y'all need water, natural spring water, preferably with no fluoride. You need carbon, as you are carbon base, and you need what? Hydrogen and oxygen, which the water provides, but you also can get these things. Obviously, you need oxygen outside of water. You need to breathe, right? And hydrogen, just, you know, you get that through water and various different things that I'm not going to go into because people will call me a quack, right? But back to the mission at hand. Look, we already up on like 6 minutes, so I'm going to make this quick right now. Actually, first, light by split, because I am Scotian Sparks, so like, or Uncle Sparky, you know. But yo, I know you guys know me as Uncle Sparky, but really, you know, a lot of people know me as Sparks. Go figure. So yeah, this is how I take my moringa. Again, do this at your own caution because it seriously almost even gets me. So what you do is no, I'm not gonna go into it. I'm just gonna get into a street saga story, but you know what? A West Toronto street story, but nah, we're not gonna do that. So do it in like servings like that, maybe even smaller. Actually, let's do smaller. I'm always putting too much on my plate and on my spoon, you know. But I can do this one. So what you want to do? Open your mouth, but you don't want to touch it on. Getting it on your tongue is not good. You know, you want just down the hatch. You know. So what I do, I put it on top of my tongue. And I take a gulp. And right when you do that gulp, it gets stuck in between your throat. Like, you can still breathe, but it feels like you're choking, right? So make sure you have some water or something close to you, some tea. Drink it down. Look, it's still not down. Now it goes down a little bit more and it balls up, you know what I mean? And then it just sticks to a different part of your throat. It's like right there right now, but it was right up here and now it's down here. So now, yes, I'm a tea slurper. Sue me. But I'd also drink my tea raving hot, you know? So I'm not burning my tongue. I'm rather going to burn these big old lips of mine. It was down in a second, but just take a third, you know? And then you just... Now, when you take the moringa, it's literally like a shot. Like, it's like a shot of cocaine, honestly, but it's a healthy shot of cocaine. Like, it just like... you feel something like you're in tune. Like, it's just like... It's got this weird taste that you can feel at the back of your throat that I know you guys aren't going to like. See, I've done herbs. I've taken herbs for like, now going on, what? It's going to be 2020. 16 years I've been taking herbs, like the nastiest of the nasty. If you know your herbs, I've taken asafoetida. Nah, that's probably the worst one. People don't like valerian. Valerian tastes like, it used to taste like someone took a sock and just wrung it out and made me a tea. Now it tastes like friggin' hot butter biscuits, dog. Yo, what else do I take? Oh, golden seal root. Golden seal root is kind of serious, but it tastes like health to me. So, like, this is what you got to do. You got to change your mind state. See, everybody thinks that eating, which this is part of your diet, right? What you eat and drink is your diet. Everybody thinks that eating is a luxury when really eating is a chore. Okay, remember that from today. If you can't remember anything else, eating is a chore. It's not something that you do to taste good or, I think I need some meat with my potatoes. No. You would be actually better off just finding something that's the most healthiest and eating it every day. You know, like people are like, oh, I can't eat pizza for like more than a week because then like I go stir crazy. No. You be like a bear. A bear, when he finds a source of food, of berries, he's going back to that berry patch every day if he doesn't eat it all the first day. You know what I mean? Like, yo, eat the same foods. Have maybe a week schedule and follow it for like 3 to 6 to 7 months or to a year. and then maybe switch up your thing if you know some more healthy recipes, you know. But don't be like thinking that you're supposed to have something different every day. That's all fucking materialistic American bullshit, you know. Scotian Sparks, man. I touched on the moringa powder. You can holler at me on Instagram or Facebook, or just search me up, Scotian Sparks. I also do music, so if you don't try not to come to the YouTube channel for hitting me up with herbal soup. Even though, yo, if you, however you want to find me, you know, I give you my number, but there's too many weirdos out here in Toronto these days, so, you know, I don't want people calling me and shit. So unfortunately, you can't get my number unless you meet me in person, and I realize that you're someone who's really in need of help, because, you know, there's haters out here. So other than that, yeah, hit me up, Scotian Sparks. That's Scotian, like Nova Scotia with an N at the end. Sparks, SPARXX, double X, okay? And yo, everybody just kind of hope that you enjoy your holidays, not just your Christmas, but your New Year's. And I'm wishing you infinite blessings in the new year. Church.